Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, August 19th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? August 19th. August 19th. Okay, so let's see here. The first one out, the red garden. So this is about blooming, blossoming, that kind of thing. Things that you're trying to manifest. Maybe you're being pulled in a direction that is really starting to take off now. Like things that you've been waiting for. This is also that sense of getting strong in your core to be able to withstand things. Maybe even allowing a little bit of flexibility in that card, but also receiving messages as far as your intuition. And then with the protective nest, so is there something that you're either needing help in, or you're perhaps maybe like being like that mother hen, protecting their babies, something like that with this card. With the protective nest, there's definitely that sense of birthing something. Perhaps you're needing to be really sort of, I feel like, light and airy when it comes to the red garden, in that sense of just flowing, whatever direction you're going, but also sort of protecting something. So I don't know if you're feeling like you're not being protected in the choices that you've made. Maybe you've had a change of mind. But with the protective nest, there's almost a sense of you waiting for something to manifest, or it's like a protector. It's very much protecting. So is this you and your family? Is this you? I keep saying that because maybe it's both. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But so this is really that sense of taking a look at a bigger picture of what can happen. I feel, okay, it's almost that sense of protecting your children, becoming a mother. Is this where you're going? Maybe perhaps you're making plans on what do you call it, starting a family, or perhaps maybe even, I get mother again today, guys. So are you becoming a mother? I feel like that might be happening for some of you. And then you have the gift. So really allowing yourself to perhaps allow different things to happen for you. In that sense of, that's where you get the flexibility also with the red garden, that there's something needed there for you to really have flexibility. This is going outside of the box, okay, with the gift. It's also that sense of being satisfied with the things that you have, and the sense of gratitude, okay. And it's also that kind of feeling of maybe unexpected things happening, but yet you sort of hang tight. You know what I mean? It's almost like something that's happening in your life that maybe didn't go quite the way you expected, but you're really being called to sort of hang tight with that. In other words, okay. In other words, like, take a look at something and really allow things to happen. There's a sense of excitement and curiosity. So there's something unfolding for you, and so it's really it's kind of like that kind of feeling when you open your gifts. You get sort of these butterfly feelings. So perhaps there's some kind of special moments coming for you, or maybe you're having some kind of nostalgia with that card, and new direction. So perhaps that is a new sort of there's a lot of new things going to be happening for you. I definitely do feel you might get that protective kind of feeling where you're not sure. But I definitely do feel that you're being blown in the right direction. Definitely. I do feel, now that I see all the cards out, with the perfect key, it's almost as if you've held the key the whole time, Like maybe you kept yourself in this place of a box and not being able to flow freely, okay? They're using a lot of metaphors today, so I hope you're understanding what this might mean for you. But I do feel the perfect key is this kind of sensation of, oh my God, I can be free. And maybe you've mastered something to unlock yourself from being happy or free or blossoming, whatever that might be for you, but it's almost as if you've just discovered it, okay? And perhaps that's because you've opened up to spirituality and to some sort of change that's happening in your life. So let's see what's at the top of the deck. The top of the deck is the lullaby. So I definitely get that sense of simplicity and that sense of being somewhat calm, soothing. It's really a card of listening to your dreams, making sure that you're going in the direction that you're supposed to be going. Maybe this is a time of rest and that sense of restoring yourself. Okay. If you've had struggles, it's almost as if, take a nap and everything will be better after. That's what they're saying. So, and then the bottom of the deck, which is the underlying energy, you got to the moon and back. So are you getting this call, this sensation of being protected? If you can just look at the bottom of her dress, it's almost as if you have like protection from God, from spirit, from your angels. I feel like that is what's making you sort of change in a different direction with this card. But it's a good card because it takes you out of difficulty and into that sense of peace, and where, you know what, you're just sort of, okay, I'm going to hang tight and let things go in the direction they want. Yeah, so these are things that you've been longing for, that you've been trying to manifest, that you're definitely still trying to maybe wait for to see if they come to fruition. Okay, so it's really a card that is really telling you are protected in what you're doing, and so remain sort of passive in that sense of waiting, but patiently, because I do feel there is a discovery here that's coming. I feel very near in the future, and it's going to change everything about where you've been, but it's taking you to that new beginning. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you today. I will take a deeper look and seeing what these mean for you guys today. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys. Leave your comments and all that good stuff. Hit the like button for me. Let's see. One fell out. Oh no, I did go over this one. I see. I just probably lost it when I was shuffling. But yeah, maybe this is that time to be at peace and just let things happen. Even though they're sort of rocky out there, you just sort of have to keep to your own. Let's see here. What is the rose garden? The red rose garden, please. Did I say it right? The red garden. The red garden, please. Is there love coming in? I feel like there's love. Is it self-love, or is it love from another, or just this sort of feeling of having some kind of peace overcome everything, What is this red garden, please? What's the red garden? The red garden for today. Okay. So, the Eight of Swords, and so are you allowing yourself to break free from something? Is there something that has been weighing heavy on your mind, in that sense where you feel almost too emotional to take charge, or maybe the lack of emotion, in that sense of where, maybe you're numb to feeling, I do feel with the Eight of Swords and the red garden, perhaps it is that discovery that you're now seeing, oh my gosh, you want to go in different directions than where you've been sort of holding yourself at. This is a card of being blocked, but it's either the environment has caused you to be withdrawn and not have that flavor for life anymore, or this could be your mind where you feel you're trapped and you can't move, and like I said, emotionless. Maybe this is where you're starting to have some kind of feeling come in to allow you to move away from this sort of stuck feeling. Okay, there's a lot of fear there. So Eight of Swords, what is the Eight of Swords? You're overcoming that fear is what I feel. So you got the Queen of Wands coming. What I heard when I saw the Queen of Wands is coming to the reality. Um, and what that feels like is discovering that you're discovering yourself, your free will, your power, that sense of drive. Is this a person for you? Is this someone who's helped you or somehow taught you to get out of your negative thinking or fearful things that have happened to you? Is this a counselor for you? Is this just the discovery of you? Because the Queen of Wands is very nurturing. So are you being more nurturing to yourself in that sense where you're like maybe giving yourself that clean slate and patting yourself on the back? Um, there's that sense also of following intuition, just knowing which way to go, from being in a place of blockage, mental blockage and fear. It's almost as if you're doing the opposite now. Perhaps that's because there's some truth or some light that has been shed on you, which allows you to get rid of this negativity here with the Eight of Swords, and it gives you that strength, that courage. I do feel the Queen of Wands is the passion. I feel the swords is that voice to end this kind of treachery that you've been in. And I know it's an end because look at the Four of Swords. That is an end to something. So you're going from a place of anxiousness and pins and needles, sort of that anxious feeling I talked about in the very beginning, to that Four of Swords that's coming to an end. There's definitely divine intervention here with the Four of Swords in that sense of protection. Maybe someone has been guiding you or helping you or maybe bringing you into spirit or praying with you or something like that, okay? Maybe this is you. Maybe you found this discovery within yourself. So what is the Four of Swords, please? What's the Four of Swords? What is the Four of Swords? So you have the Three of Cups, being happy. Maybe being connected with others has really brought this sort of happiness towards you. It's about connections, about community, maybe a reunion. Are you planning for a reunion with somebody or with family? Okay. What is the Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So some kind of truth. This is that truth that you found, this sort of strength to push you forward. Okay. Is it a feminine that's pushing you forward? In that sense, you have two queens here. Is this like maybe the person that just made you see the truth of the matter? Okay. The Queen of Wands, that truth of the matter with the Queen of Swords is that push that is giving you that sense to speak up and end some treachery, okay? And see, yeah, that's exactly, you're finding yourself. Maybe this is a person that has helped you. Maybe this is your twin, your feminine, your divine femme. Maybe this is even you know, starting to start over again and just sort of, I feel like you've just had this sort of moment of you've had enough of the Eight of Swords and something's been lifted so you can have a clean slate, okay? And be able to be flexible and move around. So there's a lot of things going on. I feel like there's been a lot of things on your mind. I think that there's been a lot of fear that has held you in this place of not moving and somewhat celebrating life the way it's supposed to be. I want to know, what is the protective nest? What does this mean? Are some of you going to be mothers soon, or have you healed something with the mother, which did sort of come out yesterday as well? Is this maybe you've been trying to have a baby and you haven't quite been able to do it, but it's coming? Look at that. I definitely do feel if it's about motherhood as far as conceiving, I do feel like that will happen for you, okay? Let's see. The King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So this is a person who's experiencing that moment of, okay, either you've caught somebody doing shady things around you, trickery, stealing, cheating, betrayal. Is this some action that has been thrown at you? Or is this something that you threw at someone? Okay. There is that sense of somehow, maybe there's that kind of feeling of moving away from that kind of action. Okay. It's due to maybe exploring yourself in a different direction, like more loving, more giving, more approachable, more like speaking up. self-love kind of feeling is what I feel. There is that sense of learning and really having patience with oneself. Okay, so this could be the masculine sort of getting over all the trickery that's been going on, and it's by the grace of divine guidance here with the temperance that's given some kind of patience, or maybe just sort of jarred this King of Cups awake, you know. Let's see, what is the temperance? What is the temperance? Okay, so you have the Empress. There's that Mother card again, guys, and the Justice. So I do feel like, you know, there is that sense of perhaps ending something that could have been very tricky, maybe with a wife, you know, someone you're married to or something like that. You might have experienced a divorce. You might have just decided to let go of something because there has been something there that hasn't been quite right with the Seven of Swords. Maybe this is you setting yourself free with this karmic justice here, balancing something in yourself so that you can express love, or maybe give love or offer some sort of love to the Empress here. And perhaps this is going through the other level of becoming a mother, maybe having trouble, difficulty getting pregnant. There is that sense of just holding tight and it will happen. So there's different little stories in there, but I do feel there is that sense of moving yourself out of something that has been tricky, you know. The Justice card there could be any kind of legal case. I do feel this legal case is going to go towards your benefit. It's going to be something that balances out for you. Those are very spiritual cards in the sense with the Temperance, the Empress, and the Justice, as far as, you know, the divine really working for you here on the 3D. So in other words, it's destiny playing out for you. Okay, so if you're worried about not getting this thing that you've been birthing, I have to tell you, just keep your faith, really. Let's see. So I want to know, what is the gift? So perhaps it is a little bundle of joy that's coming for you guys, okay, for some of you. 23, in the form of a baby. If not, it's a baby. Maybe it is divine masculine, or that sense of this gift that you've been waiting for, okay? The gift, please, the gift. I think that you will discover that you can have the gift, yes, because the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, you've learned to build a better foundation for yourself. It's almost like getting out of the tricky stuff, you know. Maybe you, if this is work related, you worked with the really sort of sharp kind of coworkers, you know, that weren't so nice. Or maybe this is where you've discovered you're either ignoring them in that sense of not paying attention to those kind of people that cause sort of conflict in your life. You know, it's almost like you're able to build better, okay? A better foundation for yourself. So if it's not a work thing, it's almost as if you've sort of balanced something out in front of you, or about you, okay? Something about you as far as, you know, stability. And I think that this is that time to offer something. So are you getting an offer? If it's a job, like maybe you're getting that promotion, or you're getting that job you've wanted, you know. But if also it could be you're balanced enough to give an offer, a love, perhaps, okay? So I do feel there is a gift coming to you because of all the struggle is really what they're saying, guys. What is the Page of Cups? Page of Cups. And what is the Three of Pentacles, please? Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So like you've been working hard at something, okay? Something hard, and maybe you haven't gotten that payoff. Like, you know, just maybe either being taken advantage of, or just working really hard and not making the you know, not making enough, not making ends meet. That's what they wanted to say, but I got tongue-tied. So is it that struggle, you know? I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, whatever wasn't able to grow for you, I definitely do feel it's going to start growing for you, okay? The flip side of that, it could be that maybe you needed to resituate your ambition, your goal, like where you wanted to go, your focus. Okay, maybe you took shortcuts and before, and it didn't quite work. So now you sort of maybe had to readjust something and fix something with your stability, and now you're able to sort of offer something. So is it because you're dedicated now to maybe changing something that was unstable for you, that caused instability? I do feel with the Knight of Wands here, there's definitely this gift of maybe changing, taking charge, taking things in the matter of your own hand, okay? So there is something coming here with this Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups, whether that is a message to go, or that green sort of flag to start something, or some kind of promotion, or something where you've just been working at something for so long and it just hasn't worked. It's going to continue. It will now start to work, okay? So that is a gift in itself. Let's see, what is the new directions? What is the new directions here, please? The new directions. Yeah, you've been sort of spreading your seeds, and now they're starting to bloom, is what I see, and you're going down a new direction. Maybe you're speaking up, because I said say instead of seeds. Maybe you're listening now, or with the Page of Pentacles in return, maybe maybe you didn't speak up before. Maybe this is where you are speaking up more now, okay? Perhaps it's taken a long time to get to that point. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like maybe somebody tried to tell you or explain to you or try to teach you something new, and you really didn't want to learn a new way of doing something, okay? This might be past energy that I'm picking up here, but I definitely do feel that maybe that is what's the blockage was here with the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, because those are very influential right now, where you were trying to build something that was secure and maybe authentic and true, and not so much maybe greed or thieving or something like that, okay? So yeah, I do feel like there is this change that's going to happen for you. Maybe because you've learned your lessons, in the sense where you've had a change of mind and you're not going to do those kind of things anymore. I don't know, because there was some sort of trickery here with this Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, okay? So, see, this is the energy of where either you were shrewd, there was intolerance, also that sense of somebody who's cunning or conniving or calculating, okay? But see, the new direction that you're going towards is you're taking this out of the equation, is what I see. Page of Pentacles in reverse. See, okay, they came right out, guys. So this is where you want to move out of, okay? It's a new direction. You don't want to stay in the past, regret, fearful, blocked, unemotional. And remember, in the very beginning, I felt with the Eight of Swords, even though they are swords and cups are more emotion, there is something twisted there, in that sense of you felt blocked and emotionless, like you had no emotion, so maybe you're now maybe realizing things, and you're having regrets. You're allowing some kind of emotion to flow, okay? Which in the sense gives you the sense of healing from something. And that gives you, yes, okay, so you got the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So are you walking away maybe from, because we do have the King of Cups here, maybe a soulmate, maybe this is soulmate, or you can take it two ways. Either you're walking away from a situation or a relationship that just did not fulfill you, so that you can walk to your soulmate or your twin flame, okay? Or it could be that maybe your karmic partner was your soulmate, because that is possible. Soulmates don't always last forever, neither do twin flames. So, and I'm not saying for everybody, but sometimes, okay? So there is that sense of walking away from something that you're not fulfilled. So is this, you're walking towards someone that you regret maybe not giving the opportunity to, or someone you miss, someone you love, someone that you find some kind of attraction to? What is the Eight of Cups? What is the Eight of Cups? Let's see. We'll break it down a little bit more. Let's see. What is the Eight of Cups? Oh, the Death card. So definitely an ending. Queen of Cups. This is the one we need. Queen of Cups. So this is the person that caused you conflict, okay? And see, this is where it goes both ways too. I see it both ways, guys. The Five of Swords is you're surrendering to this love. You can't get done with it anymore. It's like you've turned your back on it. You see, you were trying to make it go away or didn't want to face it, okay? With the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Cups, those are the ones we're clarifying. So I do feel with the Five of Swords, maybe you're surrendering to this love, receiving, giving it, okay? If it's the opposite for you, it's almost like this is the person that caused you that conflict and you're throwing in the towel and walking away from them. So you got to take it as it resonates for you, definitely. Whatever this is, it's a sense of transforming and finally listening and not turning your back to maybe what your soul and your spirit are trying to tell you, okay? Which are going to lead you into that transformation and a new beginning, okay? And it's a struggle because there's stubbornness here, okay? Even though I don't see like the King of Pentacles, but I feel there's stubbornness here because of the Page of Pentacles in return. You didn't want to learn your lessons. You might have kept in that same cycle, that karmic cycle, okay? Maybe it was that person that was cunning and made you stay in this situation for a long time, that karmic partner, okay? Give me one more for the new direction. Give me one more, please, just so I can see. Okay, so yes, Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands. So hold on to that manifestation, whatever you're trying to birth, whatever direction you're trying to go, you will get your wish fulfillment, okay? It's because you're taking action, really, is what I see there. So let's see here. I want to know, how does the story end for today, please? How does the story end for today? The Seven of Swords. So it's like you're missing something. In that sense of missing, getting trapped. You're not going to get trapped again, okay? Then you have the Six of Cups. So, my goodness, are you returning to that twin or that soulmate or just that happier person that you were in the past, okay? Maybe healing. Okay, so then this one as well. So the Ace of Wands, that new gift, that new spark. And this one as well. Ooh, the Fool. Good cards to see. You're skipping out on anything that's negative or faulty or trickery, okay? You're moving on to something from the past, okay? The Ace of Wands, that new gift, and taking that leap of faith. Not bad, guys. I do like it. It's a good reading. Let's see. What is the karmic cycle here? What can you show me here as far as the karmic cycle? What is the karmic cycle here, please? What is the karmic cycle here, please? They said this one. Okay, and okay, this one here. What else, please? Okay, this one right here. What else? Okay, so the first one here is the Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, meeting, okay? Hold on to that manifestation, healing the heart. Someone's healing from a toxic relationship or addiction. And what did we speak about? So yes. And then the axe. So a breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And so the hand of cards, take a chance, a risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand. And that's where I had trouble with the protectiveness because I just didn't know which way you want to go. But I do feel that this is being strategic, okay? Maybe not telling your plans. Sometimes when you tell your plans, it'll backfire. So, when you're in a battle, you sort of have to be quiet about your next step, okay? So the chaser, codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So that could be something that both sides could have worked on, okay? Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. So definitely wanting to make new memories. And the keys on the ring, many options, decisions, unconventional. So string along, one night stand. Those are the things that were from the past as far as things that held you back. Karma. I do get with the Justice card here, there's a karmic balance here for you. So Very good. Hang in there, guys. Let's see here. How do they continue to manifest this, please? How do they continue to manifest this? Accept and receive. Definitely. That was the King of Cups. And you are the living poetry. So, you know, say the things you want to say. Be that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is that person that's going to take you to action, okay? And overthinking can spoil the magic. So get out of your head, really. If you're thinking everything's going to turn out like in the past, it's not. This is your time to go free. Really, go move forward and be free from whatever trickery or bondage you've been in, okay? Okay, let's see here. What can you show me as far as this reading, please? Okay, so this one right there. What can you show me that pertains to this reading? Okay, so you have both with little kids. So this is really about new beginnings, guys. So let's see. Let's do this one first. So it says youth, mutable, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, trying things out, naive, hormonal, finding the self, impressionable, strong-willed, which is very good. And then with this baby one here, so cardinal, new beginnings, rapid growth, fresh start, unlimited potential, innocent continuing legacy, needy, new phase, birth of a child, vulnerable. So see, some of you are having babies, guys. I'm so excited for you. But some of you are just having a new beginning, which is great. Maybe with your twin, okay? Let's see here. Okay, so I want to know, what is the chakra message? Okay, and we just sort of flung them out. So let's see. You got astrology, the aura chakra. So in the confusion and in that midst of not thinking you're going to get what you're going to get, use your feelings to know that you're going to get it and manifest, okay? That's the solar plexus right there, guys. And then the sacral chakra. So all the things that you think you can't have, exactly what I just said, all those things that you think you can't have that are impossible, turn it around. Use your intuition and your feeling of knowing that everything is going to be okay, and block out all the negative stuff, okay? So let's see, what is the mystery love message here? The mystery love message here, please. Okay. Okay, new insight. So this is definitely that sense of having a whole new outlook of the way things were, because you've had a perspective of how things have been. Maybe you saw the truth with that Ace of Swords, or maybe you met that twin that just made you have this new hope in life, okay? Because there's that hope. So there is something going there. Playfulness, being fun and friendly, being adaptable, and a cooling off. So I feel like this is gathering some sense of calmness in you, which is giving you that sense to make better choices, which is good, guys, really. So let's see, what is the affirmation for today, please? So today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good, feel good, and I am a good person. There you go. That's it. That's all you need. Today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good, I feel good, and I am a good person. And that's all you need. As long as you carry these feelings, no one else can touch you, guys. No one. No matter what they tell you and try to dumb you down with and try to belittle you or cage you in. If you believe that, no one will do that to you, ever. They will never trap you. So let's see here. I want to know, what are these two souls telling each other today? So right now it says, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. So you got to change things. You will meet your soulmate when the timing is right. Okay. And then it says, Harmony is pure love, for love is a complete agreement. So this is alignment. This is alignment with your person, okay, and with yourself. And then, so sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. A lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. You know, remember I told you in the beginning, it's like it's someone who maybe didn't express their feelings or keep them in, or maybe shut out a lot of emotion for a long period of time. Okay, so let's end it with the Kuan Yin, please. The Kuan Yin message. Okay, so I'm going to take this one right here. The creative power. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner, but to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy and success, and the more amount of certainty you could ever have. So you see, that's where you're grateful with the gift. That's where you're grateful for where you're at, and you just have satisfaction. And when you avoid all the conflict, on all the negativity, you will continue to manifest peace in your life. And that's what that creative flow is, sort of. Okay, so there you go. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button, subscribe, share the message, guys. It's a very crucial time in life right now, if you haven't noticed. I will continue to pray for you guys, and just leave me your comments, and have a beautiful and blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow.